Welcome to my final pitch pass. The hook for the game is the humor revolving around janitorial duties and destroying alien pests, along with some stealth elements. The player runs around with a flamethrower, burning up alien pests that are trying to take over the ship, also refueling every once in a while, and using stealth and dodge mechanics to beat the game. The perspective is similar to Zelda with a 2D top-down perspective. Here's an example of gameplay, with the player using the flamethrower to defeat one of the alien types. The power-up bar is on the top left, where all the different power-ups will be displayed. The health/armor bar is on the top right, showing the player's health. And the fuel gauge and temperature settings are on the bottom left, displaying how much fuel you have left and what temperature setting the flamethrower is at. The primary goals of the game are to disintegrate the alien pests that spawn from bosses. The player will also use power-ups to help them save the crew and the ship. Endgame conditions include killing all the pests as well as all the bosses. In the game there are a few different types of aliens. The different types of aliens require different temperatures of the flamethrower to be destroyed. The player can also use a cloaking device or disguise to slip past aliens when they run out of fuel or they need to get to a different area without using the flamethrower. There are upgrades to this cloaking device that enable the player to get closer to the alien types without being detected. The player will need to watch his health and/or armor during play. If an alien attacks and the player gets hit, the armor or health decreases. There are different types of alien attacks that include slime, acid, and fire. The player can also dodge these attacks by moving out of the way. Different attacks do different things. Slime, for instance, will slow the player down, acid will eat away at armor, and fire will increase the temperature on the flamethrower. There are different types of power-ups for the player to collect. For example, the flamethrower has a few different upgrades. This allows the player to pick and choose different combat styles. For the flamethrower, you cannot combine different upgrades. You have to choose one to use at one time. The players will need to refuel their flamethrowers from time to time. This is done by entering a janitor closet. This area is a sanctuary and aliens cannot enter it, and gives the players a little break from the action. The thematic elements include a bit of humor, a setting on a spaceship, the use of janitorial closets, some fire, and some stealth. The game is similar to the action in Aliens the movie, as well as the perspective of Zelda with the power-up collection, and the humor of Space Quest the game. Some of the risks involved in creating this game include the art style and creating art assets, the temperature settings on the flamethrower and alien types and balancing those out, the AI of each of the enemy types, and creating the humor of the game. Some of the art was taken from the free art site Pixabay.com. The rest were custom made by me using Google Draw.